Hey, what's good, everybody? You are watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. With me, your hero, Benjamin Banks. And joining me, as always, are my co-hosts, Rebellious D and Trav. How you fellas doing today?
I love Deed's little
good, man.
Thumb up, bro. Hit him with that
It's
Sonic.
That's something I picked up from my sous chef, man. He used to come through the line. Everybody was doing what they were supposed to. He'd be like, or he hit you with the double gun.
Oh, the doubles.
What do you say?
It's like whenever I see D trying to shoot the arrow, I'm just wondering, like, who is he trying to hit? Like, is he trying to hit the Flash?
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
Lord. Just let Barry go down gracefully.
Hey, bro,
He's trying to be like, canceled. Boom.
Hey,
Gotta
Trav,
catch him.
I had commented on the Facebook post, and Trav just like, hey, man, did you see everybody on that comment section was trashing the show? I'm just like, yeah.
Every week it's like that.
That show is gone down.
Every week it's like that, bro. You go through the comment threads, and this is like, it's not like an IGN post. It's CW's post, bro.
It's the Flash's page.
Their post. And people just trashing them in the comments, like.
But what's crazy is you do have some people up there
of course,
that are defending it and saying, "Oh, like I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week."
Well, I mean,
like,
dude, you got some people probably like DPG that thinks it's underrated.
oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God! But everybody, you know what today is? It's Friday, and you know every Friday we're reviewing a Marvel show, and that is Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 3, Power Broker. But before we get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you hit the subscribe button, and you tap the bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. So let's go ahead and get into today's review. This episode, it was really good. It picked right back up after last week's episode where Bucky and Sam were talking about that they needed to go and visit Zemo in prison. He's locked away in a German prison, and when they get there, Bucky he talks with Zemo, but he told Sam he wanted him to stay in the hallway because it's like Zemo, he hates the Avengers, and Bucky felt like that he would have more of a chance of him talking to him. Now, I'm going to ask you guys this. I'm going to ask you guys this. I'll start with you, D.
Yep.
Like, did you think that it was a possibility that Bucky could have been mind controlled again?
No, not after being with in Wakanda for as long as he was, and kind of really getting some therapy. Correct. He was getting some of that therapy, bro. You know.
Yeah.
Something he had never had up until that point, really.
It's not the CW, you know. They're not that bad.
He said, "I just wanted to see how it was." He's like, "Don't worry, because I know."
Oh, so if this show was on the CW and Sam was losing, somebody would be in the headset. They'd be like, "Fly, Sam, fly." Then he would start flying.
That stop. Just
oh my God, bro, it's horrible, man. Because it's like every time, like when Barry has doubt in his mind, it's just like somebody's just like, "Run, Barry, run," and then he just runs, and just the day is saved. It's like, why does he need somebody to tell him to run?
I just don't know why he can't keep his hands on the Speed Force, bro. It's like they open up the season. It feels like they do the same thing. It's like he loses it somehow, and it's like, damn, bro. Now somebody else is telling him to run. Come on,
every time.
Every
time. But yeah, man, I thought that it was a good way to open up the episode. Zemo, he pretty much had everything, planned out from the get-go, and he escapes with ease. And I love like how they showed I love it whenever you're watching a movie or a TV show, and like when somebody is explaining something, and then while they're explaining it, like it's actually happening in real time. And
it's never gonna be better than how they do it in Ant-Man, though. When he talks real fast.
Sure.
Yeah, his voice is over the people talking. It's gold.
Yeah, correct. It was interesting, and to see Zemo like in the parking garage, they had all these old cars, and we saw the mask in one of the cars, and he had to get the weapons, and then we find out, unlike Bow Wow, Zemo does actually have a private jet.
Hey, bro, how is this man rich though?
Who Bow Wow or Zemo?
No, Zemo. Yeah,
you gotta remember he was you still gotta remember he said it was through his family, and he was Sokovian Special Forces, so he was bringing a check, bro. And then
not that kind of check.
Yeah, but you see all the cars and stuff, man. Yeah. Somebody had it. Remember he said that those were cars that he killed
from the enemies and whatnot over the years.
So. Hey, but still, if you sell one of those, that's money.
Oh, for sure.
Prime example.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Miyagi would be in heaven if he was in that parking garage.
Mr. Miyagi, the man.
Yeah, because they had some really nice cars in that parking garage, but they end up flying to Madripoor. Madripoor, did I say it right? Madripoor?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
yeah. You had it closer to me.
Okay, so I did my research on this. This is one of the cities that is featured in the X-Men comics a lot. So I know some fans were saying that this is an Easter egg for X-Men fans, and it's a possibility that it's going to lead up to something. You know how these Marvel shows get. It's just like they put this city in there, and then now like there's all these theories out there that
probably just in there to be in there, bro, and that's it.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure people was just like, I'm sure Wolverine was there, and
of course
he was just minding his business, and
then they go and get mad when it don't come true because the show's already wrote and recorded and ready to go.
Correct.
So pretty much this place is like it's a town full of thieves. I loved how colorful it looked, kind of like when we did the Godzilla review, and how
it was nowhere on the level of Hong Kong, bro.
No. I'm talking about like how colorful it was when they got there and whatnot. And in order for them to get into the city, because it is a city of thieves and criminals, Bucky had to become the Winter Soldier again, and then Sam, he became Smiling Tiger, which is another character in the Marvel comics. I didn't see what he looked like. Now, Trav or D, did you happen to check like what Smiling Tiger looked like?
Nope. Me personally, no, but I
never even heard of him.
Yeah, I could see him being some sort of small time smuggler or drug dealer, but I don't think he was worth looking up. I don't mean to be harsh or anything, but you know,
you're good, man. He like when I had read that article, because our friend Renes Rivera, like he's on the show and he plays Lennox. He's a member of the Flag Smashers, and they had mentioned that Smiling Tiger, like he doesn't have a nose, and all of these features where he doesn't look human. So pretty much they were saying that how he looked in this comic, or not comic, but this TV show isn't how he looked in the comics. Kind of like how we were talking about on The Flash with your boy Chester, where it's like in the Flash TV show, he's a small guy.
How did you find out his name, bro? Because like, remember,
because me and D, we joked
it.
We joked this guy on the regular Trav. No joke.
It's like
morning. Yeah, it's like morning agenda. How's your day doing? Joke Chester. Probably in that order.
Yep.
Basically.
This poor guy.
Yeah, and nothing against the actor who plays Chester, but my thing is that they could have got somebody. They could have got a fluffy person to play the role of Chester, instead of getting somebody that looks completely,
or not bring him in at all. Considering they're in season 6,
they might as well have brought me in to play Chester. Like,
I mean, that's true.
I mean, I was like, come on, who is this guy? And it was just
in the Flash.
Yeah. Once again, though, this is a problem with writing. Just like we were talking about the thing with Barry. It's like, once again, it's just bad writing. It's not their fault. Yeah. It's like they could have done anything else, guys. I don't want to stay on Flash.
Yeah. But so they're in the city. They go to the club because they're trying to find information on how they can find the Flag Smashers. John Walker and Battlestar, they are looking for them as well, but it's like they have been encountering a bunch of dead ends. They go to locations where the Flag Smashers have been at, but they like nobody's talking. Of course, nobody wants to give them away and stuff like that. John Walker, he like each week. Well, I mean, not even each week because it's only been 3 episodes, but I'll say that, from last week's episode to this week's episode, like you could see the character shift and, who he is and whatnot. And he's coming off. And then it's like you see Battlestar Lamar, like he's just like, man, it's like we don't know where to go and everything. And John Walker is this type of dude where it's just like whatever it takes, like what Cap said, whatever it takes.
That's right.
But yeah, so they're in the club and whatnot, and they meet up with Selby, And Bucky, of course, you know, he has to play the part of Winter Soldier. So Zemo is giving him commands and whatnot. And they make a deal with Selby where they're just like, if you tell me where we can find the person that you know, helped the Flag Smashers, then I'll let you have Winter Soldier. And while all of this is going on, Sam's phone rings and it's Sarah calling. And I thought it was funny, like Sam sitting there, he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna rob that bank. Yeah, and she was just like, what are you talking about? And everything was going smooth, and then she called him Sam.
Man. He had it.
He should have just hung the phone up.
Yeah, that would have been a smart move. Guys,
yeah, what's up, Banks?
Oh, I mean, I thought somebody else was going.
But you didn't move, bro. You was
yeah. I was like, is it the screen?
Okay.
I thought Michael was in there.
I thought Trav. I thought you were gonna follow up with something. I don't know, man. But
no, but I mean, I thought. Yeah, go ahead.
She can't pick up on the you know. It's like when you call your boy, be like, "Hey, man, won't I with you yesterday? You know, you was with me.
Yeah,
you was with me."
And she knows that he's like, you know, he's an Avenger, so it's like, she didn't think it was weird.
Yelling at the kids and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's wild.
Now it was interesting because Selby, she ends up getting killed. We don't know who killed her, and after
we do.
Who? What was it? Was it Sharon?
I think it was Sharon. Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was Sharon, but I wasn't sure if it was her or not.
I definitely think it was her because she used lethal force a few times.
Yeah, so. I mean, she just showed up randomly.
She showed her ass way more in this series than she has
in the movie.
Like she's way more savage.
Yeah, but you know, this is what, you know, she's been on a journey, you know. She said she's been on the run. Yep. You know, she didn't get to go back, unlike Sam. So yeah, man. And she's living in one of the darkest spots as far as we know.
Well, see, my thing is, it's like they never revealed if it was her or not. I mean, like, it's a possibility that she was the person that killed her, but like they didn't reveal if it was her. Now, I want to say that because Selby ends up getting killed, a bounty gets placed on Zemo, Bucky, and Sam, and it made me think of the John Wick movies, like when he got the bounty placed on him, and then remember, it's like people like they were doing like the finger guns and stuff, like y'all are dead, and they were able to get away surprisingly. I thought at this part, I thought Zemo was going to ditch them. It was a couple of times in this entire episode where I was just like, yeah, Zemo's going to ditch them at some point, and
I like the team up, bro. I hope he don't.
It's weird.
I like the team up.
I think they'll keep him for at least one more episode or two because he's a major villain. So the likelihood of him piecing out, I think, is slim. It might be one of those, hey, we're even now by the end of this, and he just goes back to being Zemo, you know, because he actually has he has a strong purpose in the movies and stuff. Like his family got crushed, bro.
For sure, exactly.
So it's like
you know something else I forgot to mention. I like the fact that whenever like he was on screen or whenever it was getting to the point where they were going to meet him, they played the music from Winter Soldier.
That real eerie beat.
Really cool. Yeah,
eerie score, if you will.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, so they end up finding out that it's a doctor who recreated the super soldier serum, and he was a scientist that was with Hydra, and he was going to create it, and then he ended up getting snapped away, and they canceled the experiment and whatnot, and he ended up getting hired by the power broker, and he ended up creating 20 samples of the serum for the super soldier, and we find out that they all get taken by the Flag Smashers. So I wanted to run this past you guys because this is a theory that Griff had came to me with. He says that he thinks that there are two sets of Flag Smashers. Now, do you guys think that there are? I told him that I don't think that there are. I think that it's just one.
Was he going off? Well, what was his lead on that?
Well, what
made him think that?
He still hasn't watched he hasn't watched today's episode. He was only going off of last week's episode.
Well, based on it, I do think that the young girl, I think she's definitely, obviously, the leader now. They seem to follow her lead, even with her killing basically innocent people at the end of the episode and whatnot, because it was definitely, well, to me, it seemed like she set those explosives off and just full on knew there was people in the building. So I don't think that it's two groups, because we saw them all in one shot earlier on in the series, in the same place hanging out. So I don't think that's true.
I think what he was going off of too, he mentioned that
I agree.
And in the first episode, he says that was a different group that was in Switzerland compared to the other group. But what I think it is, I just think it's all one group. It's just that that part of the group was in Switzerland, where the other group was somewhere else. But I mean, I just wanted to mention it.
For example, Banks, I think that the big Asian guy, he seems like the number 2. I think he was the one that jumped out and knocked old boy out.
Oh, for sure.
I think that was definitely him. So I just don't like. I don't know.
Now it's interesting because
you're wrong, Griff. You're wrong.
It's interesting because Carly, it's like when I see her, because I had mentioned it on last week's review, where it's like, I feel like the Flag Smashers, it's like they're not bad people. They just don't like the fact that it's just like now they had like she said in the episode, like they got kicked to the streets because everybody returned and whatnot. They had to go back to living a normal life instead of living just like everybody else. So I understand why they want the world to be like how it was before the blip. We see how, Sarah, how she's affected and everything because of the blip and whatnot. And, Sam, he was gone for those 5 years. So he wasn't able to see, how things had changed for everybody. Because imagine, it's just interesting because like you had the people that were still there during the blip, right?
Yep.
And we have the Flag Smashers, but were they so small on the radar that the Avengers didn't even pay them any mind? You know what I'm saying? Because it just seemed like they were just living their normal lives. Like Cap was doing the meetings with people to like help them cope with their loved ones being taken away because of the blip. But then it's like you have these people somewhere else in the world, and it's just like they're just. It seems like they weren't doing anything wrong. They were just living like everybody else.
Well, I don't think we got the timetable, an exact timetable of when they all got inducted into that and got the serum. For one, they might not even had it yet.
That's true too.
Because they may not have gotten the serum until the guy came back from the blip.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Also, go ahead, Banks.
No, you're right. You're right. Go ahead.
I want to see what y'all think about this, but remember early on in this episode where Zemo is talking about basically making people idols, and then those idols, incite war and things like that. And then he says that I believe he says that he has something, he's after Carly in some capacity. I think he does mention her.
Yeah, well, at the end, that's where they're going. They're going to.
And I think that's what he was talking about towards the beginning when they went to bust him out. And I think that he's using them as an example. Like, this is what's going on, because at some capacity, you had the people, episode 1, where they were helping the Flag Smashers by blending in with them or, using the mask and stuff like that. So I think that's interesting that he brought it up, that this is what happens when you make people into heroes, if you will.
Yeah.
So I think he's definitely going to try and take them out.
Now, some of the dialogue, too, that I liked in this episode between Bucky and Sam was when Sam said that, he should have never gave the shield to be put in a museum and that he should have actually destroyed the shield. And Bucky was just like, that shield is a symbol to a lot of people. And, Cap, he chose you for a reason. And it's like, if you don't want the shield, then I'm going to take the shield, because that shield is a symbol of hope.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's just interesting that Sam feels like he's not worthy of the shield. Now, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys think that Sam would be able to pick up Thor's hammer?
No.
I don't think he's just that pure of a person. It's Sam. Sam's a soldier at heart, kind of. So,
let's see. I feel like he is that pure of a person, but maybe he might not be worthy, if that makes any sense. I don't know. It was just a thought, because I mean, how he says like he doesn't think that he's the right person to hold the shield. Like Sam, he's done a lot. I mean, he told his sister, I was helping people out of the kindness of my heart. Like I wasn't doing this for money or for fame or anything. So like I could. I mean, I don't know. It's a possibility.
I just don't feel like Sam is. Yeah. Like Cap was he's the moral compass of the group. There's a difference. Sam was just doing because it's more of like having a power of will, if you will. Like Sam would just follow Cap's his lead because he was doing what he thought was right. Yeah. And it's Captain America. You know,
being a good person and being pure heart is two totally different.
Yeah, exactly.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Because, like for example, I think that Sam will pull a trigger on somebody before Steve would. There's a prime example. Steve, never. Yeah, Steve, he's gonna do everything it takes to stop you without killing you. Sam, on the other hand, will probably pull the trigger if he has
Goku.
Yeah,
Captain America's Goku, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I mean, you could even compare Captain America to All Might, Deku. Speaking of All Might, I forgot to mention this early on. There's a Deadpool manga in Japan, and All Might is in the latest chapter of the Deadpool manga. So, I guess I mean, we can confirm that that My Hero Academia is in the same universe as Marvel. I mean, I
it's
know,
probably a fan shout out though.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, it's just probably respect, man. Respect.
Yeah, you know? But I wanted to go back to how I had mentioned the character Lennox that Reness is playing. So when I read the article, they said that Lennox is somebody that is actually in the comics. Lennox, Lamar Hoskins, they were a part of this group, and there was a third guy too. They were called the Buckies, and pretty much what happens is when John Walker becomes the new Captain America in the comics, the Buckies are people that act like they're criminals, so that way that he can stop them from whatever crimes that they're doing and whatnot, to make him look like he's this hero and whatnot.
Right. And
when he gets not before he becomes Captain America. Yeah, it is before he becomes Captain America, but I guess he's the U.S. agent or whatever he is. But anyway, he gets selected to become Captain America, and then John ends up selecting Lamar to come with him to become Battlestar. And Lennox and the other guy, they end up staying behind. And like I said, Lennox, who Reness is playing, he's going to be an important character in the show. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen with this. I think it's awesome that Reness is in a pivotal role on the show. Now, do you guys think that we're going to see like something similar, like what happened in the comics, and it's going to happen in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
No.
No, I think that their paths will cross. Maybe we might get a little dialogue about their past and keep it moving.
Yeah, because I mean, like John, he just doesn't seem like that good of a guy. Because it's like,
yeah, go ahead.
When they end up going to Germany, like he already suspects that Sam and Bucky broke Zemo out of prison. Yeah, and Lamar's just like, I don't think that they would do that. And he's just like, no, they would, because they were coming to dead ends just like we were. And they were going to do whatever it takes so that way that they could stop the Flag Smashers. And it's kind of like it's a competition right now. And it's like, who can stop the Flag Smashers first? But I feel like Bucky and Sam, they're not going to use brute force to take them out. Whereas with John, like how you said, D, it's just like he would shoot first. He would just take them like that. And it's like, there's a reason why these people are doing what they're doing. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's just
I definitely feel like, I was just gonna piggyback. I definitely feel like John, when that scene happened and he was trying to get the information out of the guy, I actually thought he was gonna go back in and brutalize that guy. That's actually what I thought was gonna happen, because he's not Cap. All right. People are dressing this up. He's masquerading as Captain America, but he's not. Yeah. You know, this guy carries a gun for a reason. So so it's just interesting, and I can't wait to see how he ends up melting down or boiling over, if you will. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's going to be something where it's like him and Sam are eventually going to have that fight.
Oh yeah.
And Wyatt Russell, who plays him, it's just like, man, this man has been getting like hate mail, death threats, all that stuff. And it's just like, they want you to hate. They want you to hate the character. They don't want you to hate the actor. So
yeah,
I don't understand like why some fans like take it as serious as like I hate this person in real
That
life.
shows you how good of a job he's doing though.
That's
but
true
it's just
too.
like it's just one of those events. Yeah, it's, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say back in the 80s, when you was a heel and you had people that wanted to fight you, it was money, bro. Like it was success. It came with the territory. That's kind of what it feels like, bro.
I'm gonna compare this to when they it's just Captain America's one of those characters, and I think it's fun to see stuff like this. Although they shouldn't be sending this man hate mail and all that. But it's kind of it reminds me of like when they tried to kill off Superman in the comics and they started writing in to the editors and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And it's just fun. I mean, but leave the man alone. Wyatt Russell didn't do nothing to none of y'all, so just relax.
He's just playing a role. Hey, Steve Rogers. It's just like when Sam becomes Captain America, are y'all gonna still be saying like that's not my cap? Yeah, that's not my cap. My cap is Steve Rogers.
But his name wouldn't change to Captain America.
Yes, it would.
No, it wouldn't. It would just be the new symbol.
Yeah.
Nah, he would still be Captain America.
No.
Yeah.
They're not going to change his name. Again, we're not talking about comics, bro.
No, we talking about the comics, Playboy.
No, we talking about the MCU. And they use the comics as a reference and they do their own thing.
But they still call John Walker Captain America, though. So it's
because he's Captain America now.
And then when Sam becomes Captain America, when he gets the shield, he's going to become Captain America, too.
No, he's not.
What's your source?
He's just gonna be Falcon. He's just gonna be Falcon.
He's just Falcon, bro.
He gonna be Captain.
Well,
Falcon.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta look. No, that guy's taken. That's copyright. I'm pretty sure. But I just think
that went over my head.
Yeah. Yeah. I was waiting.
I just thought about Captain Falcon.
No, but I was just thinking. You gotta look at it like this. Sam was already known by the public as Falcon. Yeah. I don't think it'll change. Just like how Rhodey, he just became Iron Patriot when they tried to make him a symbol or whatever they were trying to do with that. I just don't think it's the same because John Walker was like, they selected him to do this. And he was like, he was he wasn't a hero. He wasn't a villain.
Go ahead and say it, D. He was a nobody.
We don't say that.
Nobody.
Ooh, Trav.
You know what the problem is? Bank's been over there listening to Griff all damn day. With his crazy theories and stuff.
Hey,
I want to know about his
social media. So. Imagine if he was on social media.
You mean Sherlock?
People were saying.
You know why he's not on social media?
He hide him.
Yeah, exactly. Because he knows he got some terrible, terrible takes.
Hey, Trav,
relax.
Trav, you better have that same energy when he come back up here.
Oh, he knows. Hey, he can't come back up here. He can't watch his mouth.
Hey, he said he coming back, but so with Zemo escaping from prison, it's like he already was gonna have a target on his back. Like people were gonna be like, if Zemo's gone, we gonna come after him, and that's how the episode ends, where we get Ayo from the Dora Milaje from Wakanda, and she's like, I want Zemo because it's because of him that Bucky did what he did, and he ended up killing King T'Chaka. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
He killed King.
Huh?
Zemo killed him.
Yeah, I know.
So what's Bucky got doing anything?
No, because he programmed Bucky to kill him, and that's why I'm saying that's the reason why they came to Bucky, because
Bucky didn't kill him.
Who killed him, Trav?
Zemo killed him. Zemo set the explosion, bro. Bucky had nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
you need
right.
To get your back straight, bro.
That's right. He did, and they got blamed on.
You sitting there looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because remember, Zemo was doing the mass treatments. He was running around masquerading as people.
Yeah, that's right. He was playing chess.
That's right. That's right. He was dressed as Bucky, right?
Yeah, he was dressed as a few people throughout that.
There we go. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Trav, beat your chest like King Kong, man.
No, he was playing chess, bro. Yeah. I ain't say nothing about no chest.
You said chest.
I'm talking about chess.
Here we go. Hey, he's trying to get some of the.
You know what it is? Because he don't wear headphones when we having these conversations.
I don't need to wear headphones.
You do, because you don't know what the hell we saying.
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Yeah, he's got this Trav. Just let the man go. He's already got the smudge.
Yeah, that's right.
Trav said he used the ear.
Yeah.
Thanks, you funny bastard.
I don't know what y'all are talking about a smudge.
Leave it in the comments if you can see the smudge on Benjamin.
Oh, we know it.
Yeah, we know it's there.
I don't know.
His face don't really look like that.
He's too far away from it, bro.
That's what it is. People over here thinking he got a weird face. That's not the case. It's the smudge.
Nah.
Why is that guy so small? Is he a midget?
No.
And then they meet him in real life, and they're like, "This guy."
Hey, like I always say, I'm trying to show off all the collection. I don't know what y'all got. You got
the size of one of the pops on the shelf is what's happening.
Dude, I'm a podcaster. Nobody cares what's behind me.
D, you got a TV behind you.
Nobody cares.
Animals.
That's right.
You got animals jumping in your arms, and then Trav.
Exactly. That's right. Beastmaster, bro.
Trav, you got a bookshelf behind you. Can't nobody see what's up there? Like
Trav, look, he's Trav.
Hey, can't nobody see what's on the bookshelf, but they can see me.
That's right, Trav.
You know that. They can't see you.
They can see my face. They can see my shirt.
Nah, they see a smudge.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. There ain't no smudge.
Trav, he over there looking like the Question. He just needs a hat.
It looks like, Flash when he about to start running. That's what he looks like.
I got the hat. I got the hat in here.
Oh, you mean the Riddler hat you were wearing?
Yeah, I got it, man. I got the suit in the corner too. So I'm just saying. But hey, anyway, with that being said, let's go and wrap this thing up because we've been rambling on long enough. But make sure that you check out our other videos that we got coming up. We also have a video for a review for Invincible tonight, episode 4 of that as well. So wow, that's crazy. Episode 4 of this, then episode 4 of Invincible.
What is episode
3 and
episode
4.
3. I'm sorry.
This guy. What is?
Okay, hey, go ahead. Like, follow, subscribe. Go ahead. Take a side.
That's afterwards. But D, let them know where they can find you at in social media land.
That's gonna be rebellious_D23 at Instagram.com. Trav.
Hey, you know where you can find me, and not Captain America, but Falcon, baby. Over on the Instagrams at ZK Audio.
Oh yeah.
And if you're looking for the world's #1 smudge, where can they find that at? Good sir.
I don't know about the world's #1 smudge, but I am the world's #1 hero, and that is Benjamin Banks at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find me on Facebook by typing in Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again for watching this video review, and make sure that you stay tuned for our Invincible review. And then tomorrow we have episode 2 of My Hero Academia season 5. So
hang on, Banks. I gotta ask Trav something before you take us out of here.
What's up,
Trav? You aren't gonna move your seat, are you?
Move my seat.
You don't remember the joke? The joke.
I don't need to move my seat.
That's right. Remember the callback? Sam was in the back seat this time. He's like, you aren't gonna move your seat, are you? Yep. So
this guy. Remember, it took him a year after Endgame to be like, you know what he said on the left. he didn't catch the joke at the end. He didn't catch the joke.
No, I did.
I don't think he had it.
No,
I just wanted to break it up, man. I thought it was a great callback. I was like, oh shit, he got him back.
He got him back.
Are y'all happy about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. The way they put these things in throughout their movies is phenomenal. It's just funny.
Somebody had posted a picture, and it was just like, remember, this is how Sam met Bucky. And it was Bucky jumping off of the bridge, and Sam was screaming in the car.
Funny.
But yeah, hey, thanks again, everybody, for watching the video. We'll see y'all soon, and have a nice night. Like I always say, keep that pinky up. Peace. Thank you for watching a brand new episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure that you hit that like button and you subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content on our channel. Make sure you check out our podcast where we release new episodes every Tuesday, and the video of that episode is uploaded on Friday. And you can find new episodes of our podcast on all podcast platforms. Make sure you follow all the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks social media accounts at Leveling Up Banks on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, we have a Patreon. If you're feeling generous and would love to donate to us, it's at Leveling Up Banks. And huge shout out to our patrons. We really appreciate you and thank you for the support. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.